back to F-16 Fitness. Lieutenant Colonel James T. Reeman, call sign Iceman here. Ready to get you through our first warm-up. Remember, as we start out on our Operation F-16 Fitness, it's important to remember vision, passion, and discipline. You've got the vision because you're here doing this with passion today. We're going to have the discipline to follow through. One quick thought for the day is that there's two types of folks out there. Those that do what they ought to, and those that make excuses not to. And by having this video in and doing this with me today, you are definitely doing what you ought to. So without further ado, let's get started. These are going to be quick, concise, and fun, so stick with me. This warm-up is designed to get your heart rate up and get your muscles warm. A lot of dynamic stretching and movement. We'll save the static stretching for the end of our workout. First thing we're going to do are 20 simple jumping jacks. So the higher you get up, the better off you are. Get your hands all the way together at the top, nice and straight on the sides. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. You don't have to rotate around, but I'll just give you the perspective of all sides. And don't hold me to the exact number of count, because talking and counting is not one of my areas of expertise. There's about 20 good jumping jacks. Next thing we're going to do, warming up the upper body a little bit, are some huggers. All we're doing is wrapping our arms one over the other and alternating top over bottom. Bring them all the way around and make contact with your shoulders as far back as you can, just getting them warmed up. After we get a few huggers in, let's do some alternating arm circles, backwards with the right arm, as close as you can keep it to your body in a nice symmetrical circle. Same thing with the left side. And then we're going to bring that right arm forward. And same thing with the left. I'm going to mention a few of the basic disclaimers here. Obviously, consult with a physician before you start any exercise program. And if you have any pain or issues, please talk to a doctor about it. Don't press through injury pain in your effort to make yourself more fit. Get that worked out first. All right, next thing we're going to do is just a little bit of quick running in place. High knees. Get those knees up, get that heart rate going. Arms pump, alternating with the legs. Nice high knees. Keep it going. All right, just a few more seconds of this to get the heart rate going. All right, transition to toy soldiers. Arm comes out about eye level and bring those toes up to meet the hand. And we just alternate sides. Get several on each side. This warms up our hip flexors as well as our hamstrings. So good looking toy soldiers here. All right, transition to our next little running exercise. Going to bring our heel right up to our butt cheeks and do a little bit of stretching out our quadriceps, the front of the leg. Just an in-place jogging. All right, now we've got those legs warmed up. We're going to do just a few bodyweight squats. Bodyweight squats are going to be a big part of what we do. We're going to open our feet up just a little bit. Feet just a little bit wider than hips width apart. And come down with your torso upright. Try not to bend forward. Try to keep your weight in your heels, not your toes. Hip crease gets below our knee, okay? Well below parallel, arms come up. All right, let's get 10 good. It's important to get low. In 2003, when we were deployed over to the Middle East, we were at an undisclosed location. All we had were tents, no equipment. And that's where me and my comrades learned to do a lot of these simple but very effective exercises. All right, after about 10 of those, now we're going to do some kind of hip flexor openers. Bring that knee forward and out. Forward and out. I'm just going to get a couple of these on each side. All right. After we do that, we're going to get some nice reach, quadricep stretch. As I bring this hand up, I'm going to bring this leg back, this leg back, and stretch that quad. Step and step. This one takes a little bit of balance. If you need to lean against something when you're first doing these, that's fine. Foot pull while you extend. All right. Those are upright ones. We're going to get down on the deck now and do some that warm up our abs as well as our chest. First thing we're going to do on the ground here are just a couple of push-ups. Anytime I get into that plank position, hands are under the shoulders, and I do push-ups. You can modify these if you need to from your knees. Ideally, though, you want to come down, chest touch with the ground. Okay? Get about 10 of these. Get you up nice and warmed up. Alright, so that's the push-up portion. Next thing we're going to do are a couple of sit-ups. We do our sit-ups a little differently. Soles of the feet come together. This removes our hip flexors from the equation and forces us to focus a little bit more on our abs. I bring my hands back and touch them overhead, and then all the way up and I touch them beyond my feet. Okay? Notice my feet don't come off the ground. Yours may do that at first. These are very difficult. Move your feet out. That'll make it a little bit easier. As you get better at them, move your feet in. The closer you get your feet to yourself, the less leverage you have for your legs, and the more you're forced to use your abs. A couple more of these little sit-ups. And then on certain one of your all-time favorites, some mountain climbers. Plank position. Outside foot, knee comes outside the elbow, and switch. Just do these for a few seconds, get that blood flowing, heart rate going, getting ready for our workout today. Alright, after a few mountain climbers, pop back up. We're going to do some jumping jacks, and then we're going to finish up with a Samson lunge. So let's get a dozen or so more jumping jacks, keep the body moving. And then Samson lunge is simply going to be a step forward lunge. And as I step forward, I want to form two 90-degree angles with my legs. 90 degrees here, 90 degrees here. I don't want to get this knee out over the toe, and I don't want this knee to rest on the ground, but I can get it just above the ground. That's the lower body portion. The upper body portion is interlace the fingers and stretch overhead. And alternate. Just getting started, this workout, this warm-up may be a little bit challenging, and if you're an experienced exerciser, you may like to go through this warm-up 2 times if you want to. Get your body and your heart rate where you feel like you're ready to work out. Alright, when we turn the video back on, we'll be ready for the workout.
Welcome back to F-16 Fitness workout number 3, where you get exclusive access to the very workouts, equipment free, that I've used as an experienced combat veteran fighter pilot to keep myself in the best shape of my life and also to train other warriors. We're going to do, as you might imagine, another round of Tabata today. So there'll be 4 exercises, 12 minutes of work, 4 minutes of rest, incorporated into 20-second work rest interval. I want you to employ the same discipline, vision, and passion that we put into our previous 3 workouts. Hopefully you've completed your warm-up. Without much delay, let's go ahead and get started. My handy little Tabata timer here. First thing I'm going to do today before I start it are front kicks. It'll be a little bit lower intensity today. I know that'll disappoint you after those mountain climbers in your previous workout. But in our front kick, what I want us to do is step, raise the knee, and kick. But it'll look a quicker motion like this. Okay? A little bit of a combative, if you will. Hands are up to keep our core engaged. Or step and kick. Okay? We're going to count 1 on each side. Okay? So the quicker we can do it, the better. I do want those little steps in between though. So as many as you can get that foot out to eye level as high as you can. Engage those hamstrings you just warmed up. Alright? We're going to start in 3 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift and engage. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. All right. 10's the target for me today. Hopefully you got at least that many, maybe more. Footwork a little quicker this time. We'll see if we can increase our reps. Here we go. Lift and kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Snuck in that 11th rep. Remember, as you record these, and I hope you record each and every Tabata, out of the 8 miniature sets you do, record the lowest number you achieve. Start with the right foot, see if we can do having that time too. A little quicker on the footwork. You guys are doing great. I'm going to start talking to you more and more about nutrition and supplementation. You realize that in addition to your mindset and exercise, those are other key components to getting into the best shape of your life. When it comes to food, what you put in your mouth or basically what your cells in your body become greatly will impact your workouts. All right, here we go, over halfway there. So today, workout number 3, a little bit of an active recovery day. Notice my heart rate isn't quite where it was. These front kicks should be engaging, but not quite crushing you the way the first couple workouts were. Here we go. Here we go, come on. All right, just 2 rounds to go. You guys are doing a great job. And as I started to talk about nutrition, the discipline you apply there is really going to increase your results here. Here we go. All right, we have to power through distractions, so even if you also happen to have a little Carrie Underwood for your ringtone, you have to power through that. So here we go. Just in time. All right, here's my 11. We got 1 more set to go. All right, remember we can control our attitude, but we can't always control our environment. So power through those distractions. Real life happens in my workouts just like it's going to happen in yours. And 11. All right. Great work. Whether it was 10, 11, 2, or 20 that you were getting, record that number and we're going to move right into our next exercise today. Once again, kind of this active recovery day in day 3. Although these ones are going to be a little bit tough, I have to admit. If you like those mountain climbers, these have a similar mindset to them. These are going to be jump in planks. So we go from our plank position, we jump our feet up to our hands, and jump back. Feet to hands, jump it back. Okay? When you come back, I want a nice stable back. When you come forward, I want you to get all the way to the balls of your feet. Okay? If you can actually get to your heels, it's even better. So the further I can jump to my hands, rest for a second, jump back. All right, let's see how many of those we can get in 20 seconds for 8 rounds. Here we go with Tabata number 2 in 3 seconds. There's 1. There's 2. A lot of abs on these. A lot of core. All right. Might give myself credit for 8.5 there. Hopefully we'll speed up. 8's going to be the lowest number I record. I'm going to shoot for 9 this time. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, only 6 rounds to go. Quick recovery. 10 seconds is a magical recovery time because frankly, it's just not quite enough. Those feet all the way forward. Looks like 8 might be a realistic number for old F-16 fighter pilot fitness today. All right.
Just do your best. Good job, guys, good job. All right, got those 4 rounds down, 4 rounds to go. All downhill on the backside. All downhill. Here we go. Working. All right, 3 rounds to go. You may use a workout drink. I'll talk to you more about those. I definitely do. Definitely recommend it today. Here we go. All right. Then we break there at 4. All right, there's my 8. Coming up on our rest. 2 rounds to go. All right, here we go. All right, down to our last set. Here we go. You guys are doing great. 8 more for me. Hopefully 1 more than what you've been doing for you. All right, good job. Go to our next Tabata right away while we're good and warmed up. And for us today, this will be rope climbs. A little bit similar to our first ones. Not a lot of weightless, equipmentless exercises where you can engage the lats. So what we're gonna do today is really envision pulling ourselves up that rope. So reaching high, pulling down, our core and our lats are engaged. As we do it, we raise the opposite knee. So it looks like this. Pull to the knee. Okay? Just like that. All right, here we go. 10 or 8 rounds, 20 seconds each. Our third Tabata. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, 18. You should be able to do a little higher reps on these. Kind of a recovery in between, but we're working those lats. 1, 2, as high as you can and pull. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jump and grab it. High knee. There we go. All right, 10 seconds rest. You guys are doing great. Stay loose. 6 rounds to go. 2 down, 6 to go. Here we go. 18, 17. Sometimes count in reverse. Just don't lose count. And if you do, don't worry about it. Do your best. All right, 17 there. Got a little lazy. Only gonna be able to record 17 for my high one today. Let's make it up, try to get 19 this time. Here we go. Breathe. All right. What we only going to be able to record 17, but continue to push yourself. We're halfway through. Managed to actually get a drink in that time. Good, here we go. Breathe. There's 20. All right, 3 rounds to go. You guys are doing great. Keep that workout drink going. More on those in the nutrition and supplementation seminar. Nice job, nice job. All right, only 2 left. Core is engaged, reaching as high as you can. Engage in those lats as we pull down. And go. High knees. Grab and pull. See if you can miss the ceiling. All right. Good job, everybody. Last round. Last round. A little bit of a recovery here. Here we go. Nice job. All right, one last Tabata. This one is not going to be real cardiorespiratory intensive. It's going to be very shoulder intensive. The way we work our shoulders is try to get vertical to the ground. I'm going to show you how we're going to accomplish that. Eventually we work our way up to handstand push-ups, but we're not quite there for Tabata. So we're going to start in our favorite plank, and we're going to walk our feet in toward our hands with our rear end high in the air. Walk them in, walk them in. Feet a little wider than normal, and then our hands are going to face inward towards each other. So on the ground, not quite 180 degrees out, but maybe a 15-degree rotation from 180 degrees out. Then we're going to aspire to bring the top of our head down to the carpet and up. So we're using our shoulders to do the exercise. I will encourage you to pace yourself on these. You might be able to crank out 20 the first round. However, if you do that, I rest assured by round 8 you'll be doing 2. Find a number somewhere in the middle that's going to challenge yourself for 8 rounds. Record that lowest number. We'll be repeating these exercises. The reason we record them is so that you can improve each time. Part of our principle and our philosophy of vision, passion, and discipline is to have the discipline to measure and then improve and grow. That is one of the principles that's going to give you the best body of your life. Here we go. Nice and vertical. All right. 10 for old Iceman. Let's see how many you can get. 7 rounds to go, and then that's it for this workout. You guys are doing great. Walk those feet in a little closer to your hands. The closer you get them, the more vertical you are. Head all the way to the carpet. All right. You finish a second early. Hold that till the 10 seconds. You guys are doing great. 3 more seconds, here we go. Great work. These videos are shot real time, so no acting here, and Trust me, I get just as tired as you do, and I push through. Push through. 5 rounds to go. All right. Great work. I think I have 2 more. All right, got my 10. All right. Halfway there. 4 rounds down, 4 rounds to go. All downhill. This is where the discipline kicks in. All right. A little grunting might be authorized here. You guys are doing great. You can accomplish these workouts anywhere. Just plug them in and play. All right. 3 rounds to go. Here we go. All right. Can you believe it? Only 40 seconds left to work. You guys are doing great. All right, here we go. Mini break. All right. Got it. All right, last round. Everybody hang in there. Push through. Last round of Tabata. Doing our shoulder presses. And here we go. Mini break, halfway through. And finish out. All right, F-16 fitness, working hard, changing your body in just 30 days. Super job today. Get that good cool down in. We'll see you at workout number 4. All right, you've just finished a great workout, and an important part of any workout is the cool down. As I alluded to earlier, static stretching kind of went by the wayside, doing all those calisthenics and stretches before a workout, but they definitely have a place after workout. And one of the principles we talk about a lot in F-16 fitness is how you do anything is how you do everything. So give the same attention to detail to your warm-up and your cool down as you do your workouts. The same level of intensity and drive, and you'll definitely see great results. First thing we're going to do with the cool down is just stretch out those hamstrings. We worked them pretty good today. So bend over, get down as far as you can. If you can get your toes, great. If you can't get as far, work on keeping it straight back and work your way towards the ground. Slowing your heart rate down a little bit, stretching out those hamstrings. Come back up. We may have done some lunges today, but we're still going to step out into that lunge. Now I want you to rest that back foot on the ground and go ahead and flatten out those back toes. Reach over and twist. Our hip flexors get a lot of work in a lot of the squats and lunges and stuff that we do, so open them up is important. All right, hands now come to the middle. Nice stretch here as we transition to the other side. And same thing on the other leg. Hands come up and twist. All right, back to our standing position. I'm going to incorporate a little bit of balance into this one. I want you to take about a 3-foot step forward. Feet, toes all aligned in the same direction. Hands overhead. Come down to that front foot. Try to work your head toward your knee. You can make contact hip to knee. Actually activates your thyroid and helps with your metabolism. Might have to bend that front knee a little bit to get your head there, and that's okay. When you raise up from this stretch, put your hands out in front and use your abdominals to come up. All right, switch sides. Topple over that front leg without toppling all the way. Head comes to knee. Try to straighten both legs. Back up. All right, a little bit of upper body stretch. Remember we did these huggers at the beginning. Now we're just going to slow them down. Hold that arm across. Hold it. And we're going to go the other way. Now we'll bring it up overhead. Similar thing. Elbow goes to the sky. Grab the elbow, pull it back. Same thing on the other side. Elbow up, pull it back. Now, down to all fours, couple of finishing stretches. Nice tabletop position. Take your right arm, thread it through, and lay down on your right ear. This should feel really good to your shoulder. And switch sides, left arm up, thread it through, stretch it out. Back up to your tabletop, spread your knees just a little bit wide, sit back toward your heels. If you can sit on them, that's ideal. And stretch out to the front and get your forehead to the ground. All right, back up to your feet. And last finishing stretch, hamstrings one more time. And up. All right, good job on the cool down today. If you're still got your heart rate pretty high, you might want to go through that sequence one more time. We'll see you next time for the next F-16 fitness workout.